Kinsey, you might be a bit annoyed with me now, though, because I'm never angry with Prince William, but today I am so mad with Prince William because he made the decision to personally bestow a damehood on the former Prime Minister of New Zealand, the disgraced Prime Minister of New Zealand, Jacinda Ardern. Here they are together, they're great pals. She's involved in his Earthshot Prize, and Prince William has just made a mistake with Jacinda Ardern, because Jacinda Ardern, and I know this, I have dual citizenship. A lot of people will know this. New Zealand born, but I'm British. My parents were born in Britain and I've spent my adult life in the UK, but I'm also a New Zealander and have a huge connection with that country of my birth. And no one woman has done more damage to my home country of New Zealand than Jacinda Ardern. Her policies over the COVID pandemic were nothing short of evil. I have friends who were police officers, pharmacists, veterinarians, teachers who lost their jobs, who were essentially thrust out of society because of her vaccine mandate. I have close friends who missed their own parents' funeral because they were locked in her prisons. That's what they were. They were COVID prisons. And then, Father Calvin, I see William laughing along with this woman who he doesn't understand is one of the most controversial figures in New Zealand history, who has done more damage to New Zealand than anyone else. What? Because she's a globalist shill. It just upsets me, Calvin, because he would never do this with a right-wing politician.
If evil had a face, it would look very similar to Jacinda Ardern. The sneering and the laughter, the grinning as she was telling people that they were going to be locked in their homes or they were going to be forced to take medical interventions. It sent shivers down my spine every time she came on television. But then how she approached the media as well, when she said, "We will tell you what the truth is. We are the arbiters of the truth." She was a tyrannous dictator. It was absolutely horrifying to see her in action. I was so thankful when she got dismissed, and great to see the.
She left because she knew that she was going to be booted out in an historic election. She didn't even have the balls to face the public.
She saw the cards on the table. But why this is so worrying is because this kind of move could be the end of the monarchy. The monarchy is supposed to be apolitical. They're not supposed to be partisan in this way. Prince William has made friends with Jacinda Ardern. Ill-advisable, but they can make friends. But when he oversteps that mark in offering a dameship to someone who is very clearly of the far left political persuasion, very clearly a globalist, very clearly hated by her own people and many people around the world, including ours, to overstep that mark and to provide her with that honorific title shows that he has become political in a way that he should never. And so I hope he learns from this lesson and steps away from that, much as his father had to do, because he is going to be our king. He cannot be political in this way.
Kinsey, can you step in and defend William here? Because, I do really like William. I just don't think he probably understands what Jacinda did to New Zealand.
No, I agree with you. Perhaps he is not privy to as much information as you are, because I think he has his blinders on, and he has his own issues that he's dealing with. We were also negatively affected by the way that our countries shut us down. A lot of us lost friends that just became so depressed and lonely because they weren't going outside and they couldn't connect with people in the real world. We are still seeing people that are losing their lives today, and some of them are younger people, and the parents will say everything went south during the COVID pandemic when they were locked in the house. So I don't think any of us have really completely understood fully how much that negatively affected us to be without human interaction for almost years at a time. And hopefully we have a better understanding of that, and Prince William will realize the damage that she did. But I will say that when she appeared on Harry and Meghan's Live to Lead Netflix docuseries, she was quick to say, "I had no idea that they were associated with it," alluding to the fact that she would have not participated in it had she known Harry and Meghan were associated with it. So that's where I will give her a high five.
Yeah, Jacinda Ardern did choose William and Catherine over Harry and Meghan, which was really interesting because Harry and Meghan thought that they had won her over, that they really bonded on their visit to New Zealand, and they were devastated about that. So yes, I guess you could say that's one decision Jacinda got right. Personally, I just think, look, William has the pick of the world. He has the pick of the world when it comes to who he wants to be involved in Earthshot. And people say Jacinda Ardern is very nice personally. I was actually speaking to a former national leader of a country recently who said to me that in person, and this person doesn't agree with her policies at all, said that in person she's very nice. But remember, William is going to be the head of New Zealand one day as the King of England. And I just think, I think he needs to think hard about the company he keeps. And Jacinda Ardern is not the right company to keep. Thank you so much for watching Dan Wootton Outspoken. Please do subscribe if you want lots more clips and interviews like that. Plus, if you want to watch our totally uncensored after show, then visit www.outspoken.live.